A wig cap does help distribute your natural hair under the wig evenly, if you want to put it towards the base of the wig. So some ways to get that to happen, just to get your hair to stay in place while you're going to put the wig cap on, is to maybe do pin curls or small flat buns. You might want to do them sort of more towards, depending on how much hair you have, more towards the base of your head. So French braids are also really good too. So maybe if you had long hair like this, you could French braid it, and then you put the bottom of that braid more all around the bottom of underneath in your wig cap. Another thing about that too, actually, is when we're putting the wig cap on, we don't want to use our feet. There might be some little hairs that want to come out. Your fingers kind of just grab them. If you try to use your fingers, it's not really going to work. Use like a rat tail comb, you can push those back in and everything like that. So you don't want to make more trouble than it is. Also, just take it off if you didn't get in there to begin with. Just put your wig cap back on. It's normally not too much effort to start over. And putting on your wig. So there's some cool things, like on the inside of the wig, most wigs have this. There are these little straps. I think they sort of look like dog straps. There's little straps in there. And there's little notches inside here that are sewn down. You can adjust that and just clip it on there. You can also sometimes do this when it's already on your head. You might need a buddy to do that for you. Maybe it's not quite tight enough. You can get them to move over the strap so that it just stays on there a little bit better.
Quick warning, sometimes when you buy a wig, if they weren't careful, they will have sewn all those little slots shut. So you have to just take a little seam ripper and open them up if you need a farther in slot.
Yeah, it's just like this piece of tape that gets sewn down. You guys can probably come back to this. Okay, and so when we go to put it on, also T-pins are really great for keeping our wigs on our head form. So we go to put the wig on, we want to go forward and then pull that down and under. And the wig should rest just in front of your natural hairline, because obviously we want to cover that. If you do have a buddy, it can be really helpful if they can be behind you. You just put like little double horns like this with your fingers. They can throw the wig quick on your fingers. You hold it while they pull it down under your hair. And then you let go and then you straighten it out, and that works really well. Okay. So pick a wig cap. This is all of our pinning, so all our pinning tips. So pig the wig cap to your hair. That sort of helps because that's what we're going to be pinning the wig to. So I recommend like the temples, the right here by the ears, and the hairline. Maybe in a couple places, maybe the middle might be good. You'll see what's comfortable for you. And at the base of the neck, back here. And then we put our wig on. And then I do recommend for the actual wig itself to use hairpins. So I'm sure most people are probably familiar with bobby pins. They're sort of just this pretty flat shape. But hairpins are pretty nice because they can go straight in and then you can push them back. And so just do this sort of swooping motion. I like to think sort of just grab a tiny, tiny bit of the wig, which is really small, just this very end of it. And the rest all gets hidden inside the wig cap and the wig. So that's why those are my favorite for this. And again, these are the key pinning points for a wig. Temples, I like to do that because you can sort of see your temples right here. So those are good to just sort of grab in the center. The crown, which is right back up here, especially if you have a long wig, it's good to just get a couple pins through there to help with that weight. And then the center front hairline and the base of the neck again. If it doesn't feel right, put some more pins in. And then toupee clips. Okay, so for heavy and long wigs, there's some things that can help you out. There's these little clips. They are really very, very tiny. It's called a toupee clip. You can sew that into the front of your wig, right in here. You sew a couple. They normally come in packs of like 4. And that way, when you do put the wig in, you can get that to there. A little comb and a snap. So like a little sort of snap clip. So you get that right in there, snap it down, and that should help keep that wig on because the weight of the length will sort of pull it back. And you could try counterweights. I haven't found any successful counterweights yet, but if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Because all the weight, when you're wearing a long wig, is going to be back here and it's going to want to creep back on you. So I think beads or something like that. I don't really have anything good yet. And then again, like I said, just pin at the crown of the head.